Good afternoon. I was thinking about the courage to let go of the past to take hold of what God has for your future. Letting go to take hold. And I heard two perfect illustrations of this, two stories, two testimonies. One was Bill Clinton and Nelson Mandela. They became friends after he became president, and he was talking to him one day about when Nelson Mandela did that walk to freedom out of the prison gates into freedom after 27 years of prison. Bill asked him, "Didn't you have any residual hate or anger towards those that imprisoned you?" And he goes, it was welling up, but I had a decision at that moment to either stay in bondage to that bitterness and resentment, or I could forgive and move forward in freedom. So I could have gone outside of prison and still remained in prison if I would have held on to that anger and that bitterness. That was justified, but it's still bondage. And he also says that bitterness is like swallowing poison, thinking you're going to hurt the other person. And the other one was Christine Caine. I heard a message that she did, and she used the illustration of a trapeze artist, that you have to let go of the high-flying trapeze. You have to let go of the past to take hold of what's ahead of you, and that's perfect in her life. She said that when she was 3 years old, she was from Australia in a Greek family, and highly dysfunctional family, where she was molested by 4 different men from the time she was 3 till she was 15 for 12 years. A lot of damage, so broken, and yet she got to the point of becoming free and experiencing life in a whole new way. And she had to make that decision of letting go with what was done to her, to let go of the horrible past to take hold of what God had for her. That wasn't who she was, what was done to her. What we do isn't who we are, what we were created to be. We settle for something so far less. And he takes something so meant for evil and he can turn it into something beautiful. This woman goes all over the world and speaks to so many women and helps them become free from that bondage. The beauty of their lives walking in total freedom because she had courage to let go of the past, to take hold of what was ahead of her. And that's with all of us. We could stay in bondage to bitterness and hate and all that garbage that keeps us bound to that thing. Whatever was done to us or whatever we've done, we can stay in bondage, or we can have the courage to let go, to take hold of something so much more beautiful, which is a life in Him as we are created to live in Him. But we have that free will choice. We can remain in bondage or we can become free. Come to me, all who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest for your soul. We come to Him, and then we yoke ourselves to Him. We learn His ways, and we truly can walk in freedom and newness of life. May you experience that. May you have the courage to let go of the past, to take hold of what is to come. A beautiful life in Him. God bless.